Hello friends, in this video I am going to discuss the chapter Time is More Valuable Than Money, which finds mention in this book Financial Freedom written by Grant Sabatier. In that chapter, the author has discussed why we should retire as early as possible, and he tells that approximately every person has approximately 25,000 days to live a happy life, but no one will take care about your life, about your time as much you should do. That's why it is your time, and you need to think about that. When I say retirement, I don't mean that you will not work again. I only mean that you will have enough money so that you are not forced to work that kind of job you don't want to do. So, before retirement, you need to rethink what you have been taught about traditional retirement. So, traditional retirement is that just getting a job and saving some portion of your salary and putting it in such an instrument where, bank accounts, FD, etc. And after 40 years of your time, you will enjoy your savings. So, but the main problem with the traditional retirement is that first problem is it doesn't work for most people. The reason is uh, lifestyle. First reason is lifestyle. Lifestyle means the way the people choose to live their life, their spending habit, all come in lifestyle. And the second reason is inflation, because their traditional retirement has not been adjusted with inflation, so their amount of money gets decreasing. So that's why it doesn't work for most of the people. And the second problem with the traditional retirement is we end up spending our precious years of our time chasing money. But the author says that working for 40 years, 50 years is not wrong, as many people are happy with their work, doing the work for 40 years, 50 years, as far as they can do. But it requires a huge trade-off. This means that you need to base your 40 years of your time behind chasing money. And due to this, some consequences occurs. The main consequence is you are forced to work in that job you don't need to do or you don't like. You just work for 40 years because you have assumed that somebody has done like this and that all around you have done like this, and you start assuming that this is the only way how to make money. The author has talked about a book, The Top 5 Regrets of the Dying, which was written by Brownie Ware. In that, he narrates two wishes the people do. And the first wish is that I wish I had courage to live such a life which is true to myself and not others expected of me. And the second wish is that I wish I had not worked so hard. So when the author talks about himself, he tells that after uh, listening this, he realized that he should make $1 million as soon as possible. So that's why we end up working for 40 years of life behind chasing money. And the third problem with the traditional retirement is the traditional retirement has not been designed to retire as early as possible. It is because in traditional retirement, you just keep some portion of your money in such an instrument where money doesn't grow and thereby not beating inflation. So that's why we need to rethink about traditional retirement. The author has also told that early retirement is a privilege. But why this is a privilege? The author has told that because early retirement requires a lot of sacrifice, a lot of discipline, and this is what some people don't do, and that's why this is a privilege. The author has also told about the importance of compounding. He gives an example that suppose you have 100 rupees and suppose the market grows, the compounding happens with 10%. So on 100 rupees, if 10% compounding happens, then at the end of the year you will have 110 rupees. So if another year the compounding happens, then it will not happen on 100 rupees, it will happen on 110 rupees. And that's why the base the principal amount that was previously 100 rupees, now the principal amount will be 110 rupees, and like this interest will keep adding on the principal amount, and again the principal plus interest will become a new principal. So that's how the compounding works, and due to this your money keeps on increasing over time. The author has also told that the relationship between money and work is not linear. By linear, he means that it is not necessary that if you want more money, you should work more hard. It is not necessary. It is possible that if you want more money, you can achieve by doing less hard work. So that is what the author has talked about in this chapter. Time is more valuable than money. Thanks for watching this video.